covered in ashes when they left me bleeding. Is rise of the phoenix, forever succeeding. I'm keeping on grinding, my energy's rising. Transitional crashes no longer surprising. I gave it to source, the old me is dead. Destroying all curses, I live by the bread. I'm holding my head up, I'm standing my ground. The empress arrived, the loss has been found.
Bye, gang. What it do? It's your girl, Empress Pre, busting at you on the mic, sending you love and light where you are in the sector of your universe. Welcome y'all to another episode of Let's Talk Baby. Today we have Ozell Williams. Oh, say what up, dude.
What up, you guys? What up? How y'all doing?
Go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself.
So, my name is Ozell Williams Jr. I'm actually born and raised in Chicago. I started tumbling when I was 3 years old. I have a whole, journey story within that. Moved to New Orleans when I was 13. Had a long story with that. Graduated high school, went to the University of Louisville out in Kentucky for a year and a half, and then I transferred to CU out here in Boulder fall semester of 2010. And then I had a whole long journey and career with that where I'm the owner of Mile High Tumblers 5280, which we actually are a rec and performance program that actually are Tumbler entrepreneurs where we perform from block parties to community events to presidential events to, anywhere entertainment needs to go, we coming at you. And we not only do it for the youth, but we also have an adult program and everything as well. We have a brand team as well as we have our own podcast that we're about to launch in a little bit with our online magazine. Good thing we over here with Empress and a bunch of others, but we also are in the school system to help give back to our community, be there with our people, give more connections and resources, as well as I partner with Trilogy People Group and Tori Griffith Management and Salt from Music Group. We do a bunch.
Shout now.
And we do this all to actually give back to our youth and our community. So big shout out to Mile High Tumblers 5280 family. Appreciate you all. And yeah, I hope you love this interview.
All right. So, why don't you tell us how you got into tumbling?
So I actually started tumbling when I was 3. I was watching Power Rangers, and Tommy, R.I.P. Tommy actually flipped off a park bench and kicked the putty. He did a front flip, and I ended up just throwing a back flip off my mom's couch into the entertainment system. And ever since then, she was like, "We gotta do something with you." And she couldn't afford it and stuff like that because she's a single mom raising 3 boys. But I basically took that and I ran with it. It became basically my dance, my martial arts, my basketball, football, but of tumbling. To whereas I made a big name for myself with tumbling.
Yeah.
Through all other sporting avenues, because tumbling doesn't have its own platform. It's always attached to something. It doesn't have its own thing. Whereas we can be that. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Scottie Pippen, things of that nature of tumbling. And so I decided to help create that. And that was after I seen that you can make money and stuff and put smiles on people's faces and actually break barriers to for them to break down their walls or lower their walls to actually be able to come wanting to get to know who we are and what we're trying to do with our lives, etc. And get over those stereotypes and everything else. Because as we know in the world, they like to play race and that whole politics and everything else, which I like to stay away from because we love everybody. But we got to understand that, some have an upper hand than others. And, we got to grind. And this is the grit ball, so let's play. And the kids are my motivation, and the family in my program is my motivation. My mom's in heaven. My baby brother got shot up, in New Orleans. Lost my auntie a year before I lost my mom in 2017. I lost a few others, my grandma, and a lot of close friends and things of that nature. So a lot of that has been kindled spirits that's actually been keeping my fire lit and actually motivated. You see that, fire, when you see that blue around it, something enchanted with it.
You better say that. Come on now, you better say that. Shoot.
So I actually started with Jesse White, Secretary of State of Chicago. Whereas, but Billiken parades, block parties, old folks' homes, just everything. Right. We did a lot of that. And I was a little shorty when we was doing that. Made my first $1,000 check. Come on, man. Like, what?
Right,
I'm black at that. I ain't know what this look like. And then I started getting to know people and coming from outside of my black community to a whole diverse community. I loved it. Yeah. Because I started to understand, like, the stigma when we're in our own community. Like, some want to hold us down, some want to help lift us up as long as they're being lifted. And X, Y, and Z. But then you start to understand that you do things because you love to do things. Right. And you don't necessarily have to get anything back. It just has to fill your heart. And so Tumbling did that. Okay. Tumbling became that it factor. It became my God and Savior.
So do you think that, like, people kind of like put you in a box because, like, things in that sort, they're like, oh, even with Tumbling, it's like cheerleading and you're a guy and laugh.
Yeah, actually it started.
Sorry.
No, this is correct. Because I'm in my black community. It first started, you know how it goes. It first started with the clothes I was wearing and everything else, and why I'm this, and I'm short, and I'm dark, and then it got to, even though I'm talking to my sisters and everything else, which is, my queens and all that at a young age, they're not giving me attention, but other races are giving me attention. Oh, you like white girls, and you like this, and you like that. And then it get into, oh, you a cheerleader? You do this? Why? And then when they see me tumble, they shut up.
Yeah, but, research also says that, like, cheerleading started out as a men's sport anyway. So,
thank you.
Like,
but we have to actually do the homework, and they have to actually see people like us,
right,
that actually do it on the level that we do it on. Because once they see it, they like, oh, now you're doing something that I can't do. Right. Oh, you get all this from this. And then it starts to build some type of fire in that platform area and stuff. So I had to go through all that. It was fun. Yeah. And I wouldn't have changed it. Right. I got PTSD. So
hey, the divine sentence chosen through the most though sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, as soon as they start a ribbon circle, I'm out there. I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? I like that coach. Nah, I stay back here with the audience. I'm good. Only because I just don't feel like I need to break you down to make myself feel good. Facts. I can bring you up just as much as I brought myself up. Facts. Whether I did it alone or not. Yeah. Why are you at me and I haven't did anything to you? How about you tell me your insecurity so we can work on that and help build together? Right. People don't understand that. I'll be honest with you. I wasn't talking like this back then. It takes experience. Yeah. It's because I was thrown to the wolves. We was all thrown to the wolves into the lifestyle a little quicker with no template, no guide, X, Y, and Z. This generation has everything. I'm sorry to tell you, they have everything.
They do.
Except the people. Yeah. The OGs have went into hiding.
They have.
Because, the powers that be really don't, rock with us like that and don't want to give us the control that we need because they've done the wrong and think we're going to pay back time. It's not like that, man. Literally. Give us a second. Yeah. Give us a year. Give me half of the year that you be giving all these other people that be squandering and wasting every penny that they get or every opportunity that they get.
Well, but you got to think too, when people see a threat, you're magnetic, that fire, that energy, that passion, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that's on there, you standing on business, first of all. So, you know what I mean? So if you really about your grind, you think somebody gonna...
But listen, man, ain't my fault you're insecure about that.
Yeah, but...
Just like Cat Williams said. And I do, but I don't follow the celebrity world like that and stuff like that because one, they're not helping me get to the kids as fast as we need to and stuff. Right. I'm just watching what they're doing. Like majority of America is. Yeah. And stuff like that. But if we're trying to get somewhere, can't be in front of the TV the whole time watching them do them. Right. I gotta do what I need to be doing too.
No facts.
And so And this is the first person I ever heard say what I say, and I haven't even like watched on that platform. I love Cat Williams, but I really didn't watch the interviews and everything like that. Like, I support and watch their stuff, but as far as the interviews and everything else, like, because some of them, we've been in the world and everything else. Some of them propaganda. Some of them do this because X, Y, and Z, or because they trying to sell stuff. Everything, like, where's the power that the people can actually listen to and then get somewhere?
Well, I just know I don't follow that world like that much either, but I know as far as interviews that I have seen with Cat Williams, don't know the man, don't know him personally or nothing like that, but some of the interviews that I have seen, Cat has always been Cat.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
But that's
he comes through with.
That's what fueled my fire even more. It's like, yo, there is somebody out there like that.
Facts.
Because that's how I am. It's like, yo, don't come into my world if you don't want to be truthful.
Yeah.
And then if you are not truthful, don't be upset when I actually bring it to you.
No, facts.
And in front of everybody, because one, we're a family. They need to know how everybody's moving. Don't necessarily need to know your dollar and stuff like that, because at the same time, that don't make a difference.
Right.
Because I can make my own.
Right.
Like, you know how many people are in one state, let alone the entire world? Why are we fighting over people?
Thank you.
Because when there's a whole region, there's a whole problem. Like, do me a favor. Let's get to everybody first and see if everybody on the team, and then let's talk. But if everybody's not on your team, why we sitting here fighting?
Right.
What makes you think I even want to be in your stuff? Like, do you know how much stuff we got going on over here? Do you know how many people we have to go through before we find that one person that is truthful in the area that they say they're in and not trying to fake it till they make it?
Yeah.
Come on, tell me the honest truth. Do you know how to do this? No, but my passion's for it.
Right.
Bet. I got some people that got to teach you up. I'll pay for you to do that training and everything else.
Right.
But instead, you want to come to me and lie to me. And then when you don't do what I'm asking you to do because you took the actual project, then you upset at how I'm actually adulting with you. And it's the most respectful way possible, because I wouldn't want nobody to come at me rude. Like, look, man, you took this project and you did.
Yeah.
We have a timeline. Like, so how do you want to go about this? And then they, just, well, we don't need to work together because I'm going to hold you accountable. Just like y'all should hold me accountable. I don't care if I'm a boss or not. Yeah, I'm a boss and I'm the creator and I put stuff out there, but I get told what to do. Yeah. Because we need it. Yeah. We crazy. Like, we crazy. We need it. I wish everybody would be more honest. Like, we need it. Because then we'll know how to move. No, facts. But if you want to play, I get it. There's a gray area, but there's a positive gray area, negative gray area. Don't work in the negative gray area, because you do that, then what? Then what do you think I'm about to do? I can withstand a lot of things. But what I can't withstand is a liar and a backstab and people that ain't trying to be that. Because you know what you're doing? You're taking time and money away from me getting to the kids. Period. And I'm 35 and I don't have kids. Gracious God and everything else, you know what I mean? Because I don't play with my babies, you know what I mean? Okay. So if I'm doing this for these kids and everything, what do you think I'm going to do when I have my own kids? Right. They already going to be taken care of. Yeah. There's nothing for them to worry about. And you're not going to touch my kids. You're going to touch my kids. Because your boy ain't going to jail, but at the same time, don't make them catch you. Hey, you know, hey man, listen. Mom taught me a lot, you know, strong women out there, you know what I mean? But also, like, I've been around some powerful males and stuff like that. Definitely, big shout out to Dwayne Meeks. Like, I mean, there's some other people too, but I always ask, like, where are you? Like, just want people to be up front. 100. Yeah, we live in life, but it's a video game at the same time. And you know, there's big bosses everywhere that's trying to control things. So why not be a part of a team that wants you to have your own, but also needs your help and your support to actually create what we need. And that's what's up. That's where the stigma is, because some bosses don't understand that if you didn't have all these people, your program would be nothing. Yeah. And then you got people like us that understand that because we have all my program is what I want it to be. Exactly. And thank y'all. And you're not working for me, you're working with me. Exactly. We helped you build yours. we help you build your stuff. Like we have a whole layout for all of it. Not to mention, I'm at CU, finished my last class, so I'm gonna get my mad diploma. You know what I mean?
Congratulations!
Once I get that, it's game over.
All right now,
because I mean, first generation student to do it and everything else, and I mean, yeah, I created that, but God already told me America gonna pay for that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say I'm gonna be like, I forgive you. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna move forward because that's the only thing I got.
Well, you have to. As above, so below. So you're manifesting everything, and everything is in your universe, in your control. He gave you the vision, so he ain't gonna have you walking alone on it.
Not at all. Not at all. I'm about to see what comes to our gala too, March 2nd. March 2nd, people. March 2nd, be at our gala here at Athletics and Beyond. You know what I mean?
Got my invite. For show coming.
Empress in the
building.
Hey. So, I mean, we're doing things. We're part of big shout out to Kyle Reese and Narcy Jackson here at Athletics and Beyond and the whole Athletics and Beyond crew and everything else. Like, we really don't get it twisted. We love everybody. But to come to a facility where you have a lot of black, great excellence teaching you and stuff, and not just teaching you to teach, but discipline and giving you things in and outside of school, it's powerful and it feels great because that means I have been doing what my heart has been set to do and what I love, but that means I've been on the right path.
Right.
I'm meeting other greats, like they opened up their facility to us, helping us grow some. I mean, from people to the equipment and stuff like that, and we give back as much as we can and everything else. Because if you don't, man, what's that making you look like?
Right.
You're receiving without giving back.
So how does the program work?
Which one?
For the kids come in, for the adults to come in,
For tumbling,
for tumbling, for the whole.
Okay, so for the whole Athletics and Beyond facility, here at 4990 Nome Street, over here in my Bello area. You know what I mean? Work. First off, so those don't think it's safe. It's safe around here. I mean, really, just be honest, we're in America, nowhere is safe. But it's very safe around here. We keep our ladies and our men and everything empowered and protected and stuff. Narcy Jackson, Kyle Reese, Will, Vicky, I call her Vicky for short, but her name's Victoria. I mean, the whole other crew that is also here, front staff, everybody. We have a system. You come in, ask what your program that you're a part of and stuff. They have a sign in and everything else. If it's your first time here, you come in, check things out. You get a whole tour and whatnot. We do more than just sports. But sports is our battlefield, you know what I mean, where we discipline, help, strength conditioning, build them up in a multi-facet scenario to whereas they can, go and touch anything and be a part of it. Everything. The sky's the limit here because not only sports, we also have our educational room and things, whereas we do a bunch of seminars, events. We put on our own performance stuff. Athletics and Beyond do a lot of community events, as well as Mile High Tumblers and all the other programs here.
Okay.
But this year we're actually going to be doing a lot together because, you only as strong together as you are individually. And so individually, we all are strong. We out there, we bring our connections together. No one's taken from one another. We all giving to each other, also giving back. Narcy and all them goes to the depths to actually bring in sponsors and stuff to sponsor the facility.
I love it.
Our goal, we just had a meeting. Our goal this year is to get to 3 mil.
Okay.
Because we're looking into a bigger facility and stuff now because we are getting crowded.
Okay.
I'm ahead of the tumbling program and everything, but we're going to be doing cheer and a bunch of other things because we have a lot of other community leaders out there that they just don't have a facility.
Right.
They just don't have people that, they can trust, people that they can be a part of and understand that they are not taking the butt end of things. They're actually cared for, they're actually supported, they actually, are needed because we got to change the stigma now.
Yeah.
We got to change how things are being ran now. we got to change the ropes of everybody just going through it. We got to actually put more passion in things, and actually, we got to shock waves. We got to make an earthquake. And I'm actually ready for this. Even when I've been through like certain things shook me up, and they tried to scare me and stuff. I mean, there's nothing you can scare me with. I mean, I'm not even scared of the Lord. The Lord knows what's up. The Lord say, I don't need you to be scared of me. I just need you to respect me. And listen to my word, and talk back to me and stuff like that, and have faith.
Yeah.
And that's what I do. I have faith, because this has not been done. And for me to have the back of certain people in the world and have enough to actually be who I am now, like, what do you think I'm trying to do? I definitely want to pay that back. I definitely want to show that, yeah, your views, your support, everything is not in vain. It's definitely, now pop up here and let me, show y'all, now that we got what we need, show you how we really work.
Yeah.
And stuff. Because I laid out the whole vision.
Right.
A lot of the vision is done. I'm talking about from sports to education to residential to having our own bigger facility. We're still a part of athletics and beyond, but we're also going to have a bigger facility because I want a Tumbling Academy. Right. To where it's Tumbling become its own platform sport.
Okay.
I've already been doing it. Already been having some sponsors interested in supporting and everything else, which is why we're doing the gala and everything. But we also throw two tumbling competitions here a year, where we give belts and awards and things of that nature to show the parents and the kids what you're actually in tumbling for.
Right. And
then not to mention, you get to go out here and make money with us and stuff. And then you get to also take that and be involved in any other sports that you want. Because we're not a program that demands you to be here. Because we understand life. We understand that you want to play football, basketball, track. You want to dance. You want to do hair, all the stuff like that. You want to do all these things. Perfect. But this is your home. So come home. Let's put the game plan together. Let's do what you need to do. Let's train up. Let's eat. Let's do what needs to be done. And then go back out there. Understand you got a safe place. Yeah. And one of our goals for our facilities is to make it 24 hours so that you get the kids off the streets and stuff.
I love that.
And by doing that actually, because some kids can't sleep. Like we are walking examples. Yeah. We can't sleep and stuff like that. But there's no facilities open for kids to go to get off the streets. So the streets is the color. So, come on now. I don't even have money like that. But the people that do have money, where are your antennas with these ideas and everything else?
Oh no, you got the money like that.
I got the power of the spirit. Yeah, I know.
So you got the money like that. Let's put it out there. Let's watch our words, because so it is. You already put it in your heart. It's coming. It's here.
But I've been saying this since I was young. You know what I mean? Since listening to just a lot. Music, the whole nine. Music moves me, the whole 9 yards. I've dabbled in music. I play instruments, that whole 9 yards. I used to do a little rapping. I'll be honest with you. I did poetry, everything else. I'll be honest with you. I love everybody. I love the whole 9 yards. Rapping went for me. I got words. I got a story to tell and stuff like that. But just everything involved. That's just not me. And now I started to see J. Cole and you know what I mean, Kendrick.
Come through, Kendrick.
My boy Jordan Lucas be going here.
Come on now.
He made me mad though. He threw out his album. Like, you know what I mean? Where's that? But also some other, especially old school, Tony, Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill. You know what I mean? Busta Bus, Missy Elliott. You know what I mean? And I know, I'm telling you, just if I had one, give me just one event that everybody came to and stuff. I don't want your money. Take that back. I want your money for the kids and for the vision that we have. Yeah. But I don't want nothing given to us. Right. We already earned it. We already did what needs to be done. Yeah, and we're going to continue to do it, which is why I respect everybody, but I don't do certain things. I don't want investors. I don't want loans, because at the end of the day, if I do any of those, I just gave you everything. Because now you made it hard for me to actually work that loan off.
Yeah.
Because what if something comes up and I've been paying you nonstop, but this one time I got a little issue. That one time is what I've been waiting for.
Yep.
Now you're screwed. Facts.
They come in.
So yeah, because people ask, like, how come you don't go on Shark Tank? How you don't do that? How come you? Man, listen. If you really want me to actually be able to help you, I gotta do this somewhere else.
Yeah.
No matter how long it takes.
Yeah.
Look at everybody else. Even in the Hollywood world, it still takes time.
It does.
And if it's given to you, then there's strings attached.
Yeah.
Welcome, puppet, to the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a lot within it, and everything that I've done, I've walked it. Like, I've experienced, and God made sure that worked. He threw some tough stones. He was like, "Oh, you want this?" Because I've been saying it nonstop. Like, this is my career.
Right.
This is what I want. But this career ain't been made. Well, we're gonna figure out how to make it.
Well, you know what? Even though those times were difficult, I'm glad that some of the things he took you through, well, everything, because, it formed you. It created you. It molded you so you can keep standing on your word and standing on business. He knew who he chose. Period.
Sometimes we
You don't make no mistakes. No.
Sometimes we don't even see it. No. Like, you want me to do what? Like I told my coach, don't nobody want to be no leader.
Right.
Don't nobody really listen. So why you want me to? I can barely lead myself at this point in time. What's wrong with you? I'm working on it. Especially I've been on when I was 15, selling candy at school. Listen, I'm trying to get lead. Like, and that's always been my thing and why. Like, I'm working on things. I see my therapist and everything. Big shout out to my therapist, Demetra. She's she's good. I have multiple clients I'm referred to already, and I've been with her for like a month now. I do the do. I don't just talk it. Like, if I want y'all to support my program, what makes you think I'm not gonna support y'all?
Right.
Or at least give it my all to make sure, and you're gonna see it.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I just want people to understand and know that I'm not perfect, and I understand that, but I'm never gonna do anything that I cannot apologize for.
Right.
And come back from. Like, and so when people put certain things out and everything else that makes no sense, it's like, why do I need to feed into that? Because if I feed into that one, then I look guilty like I did something. And this world is now guilty before proven innocent.
It is.
Versus innocent before. You know what I mean?
It is.
And then the people are so shook up that they're scared to use their voices.
Well, I'm glad they didn't scare you.
I mean, I wouldn't say the people are scared. There's different motivations keeping them from talking, whether it's negative or positive.
Right.
It's like, as long as I'm good, we straight until it ends up in your backyard. And people are fools who think it won't end up in your backyard. Say something, do something that some people don't like.
Well, go ahead and just elaborate on that, because something did come into your backyard once upon a time.
Yeah.
But by the grace of God, you're here.
Yeah.
The coach caught on camera forcing a crying cheerleader into a split is speaking
The coach who was fired after video emerged of a high school cheerleader screaming in agony doing splits.
Those videos were taken at a cheerleading camp, and you can see the girls being forced into painful positions.
That's because I've always supported others and stuff. But yeah, 2017, the whole situation of me forcing a girl down to a split as a coach. First things first is I'm a male. So get that straight. Doing anything to other people that I wouldn't do to my mom is disrespectful. So, and I know dang on well I would never put my hands on my mom.
Right.
And I would treat her like the queen she is, and like the queen that I would treat my queen. And so, first things first, I'm not here to throw sticks and stones, and the entire story, trailer, everything is on our YouTube page. Mile High Tumblers 5280 is how you can find it, or type in Ozell Williams in the YouTube. We have that. I'm working on more of my team and everything, pushing things out more and stuff, because we're so focused on being in the community that sometimes the social world don't get to see everything we do.
Right.
It's actually good, because I don't want to be like that.
Because you did do an interview
I did.
concerning that with Dwayne Meeks.
With
right?
Dwayne Meeks.
Yeah.
Which
so y'all check that out.
He's a big and very well connected man of God in this community and stuff. And he didn't have to do that. There's big reporters out there, bigger than to the world, they may seem bigger than him, but they don't understand that the power of numbers is everything. So he's big, and so he actually sat down with me in the same room, and actually did the interview, in the same facility, and actually did the interview for me to actually lay my story out. I didn't want to, but God threw me another message like, dude, you can't just overlook this obstacle,
Right.
because first off, you can't move states because this is gonna follow you, period. And they're gonna be like, why you leave that state then? And then two, you didn't do it, you're innocent, you have all the information and stuff like that. So how do you want to play this game, Mr. Williams? Even though I was attacked and I was lied on and everything else, and America got whatever they wanted, which whatever that is, cool. I mean, throw me some nooses, send me some slander, X, Y, Z. You know, all they did was make me tougher.
Yeah.
All they did was make me definitely a no BS person.
Yeah.
You come at me now, the only thing you can do is touch me, excuse my language, or kill me. And God not gonna let that happen.
Right.
And then I'm not gonna let that happen.
Right.
So I'm double protected. But then also, everything's done for a reason. I'm one of the ones that, okay, my mistake in this is I let you video it. But is that my mistake? Because I purposely let you video it for your and your parents and your team to bond on. Because if anybody out there actually did sports and stuff, they would know that progression is gold.
Yeah.
So, okay, cool. Film it. The girls filming, they laughing, they playing. We all in pain. You just gotta understand, as a coach, I gotta sit through this. So my heart is aching because I have to work with my girls for us to be better through something that we know all hurts. So why wouldn't I prepare you for that?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I tell you that? Why wouldn't I get you ready? Because even me showing you, it still hurts me.
Yeah.
And I showed them. I showed the parents. I told the principal, the AD, everything that's going on. What we want our program to be the best. Bet you got the right person. But understand that I'm not your puppet. I don't care as parents if you're an alumni, if you have pool, if you have this money. Oh, well, this is how we used to work. This is how we did it. Well, I just beat several other people out for this job. That probably was amazing. But I won. So let me do my job.
Well, then it's too, like, with certain things, and not throwing shots at the incident or the young lady or whatever, but it's just like people kind of only put out there what they really want you to see without telling the whole story.
And the video was tweaked a little bit and everything else.
Yeah.
So, and then when they tried to find a full video, yada yada yada. Like, again, in all my videos, I say I'm not here to throw no sticks, no stones, none whatsoever. Here's the thing: I'm a man of God, and my word is everything. My name is everything. Just retract the statement. Say you messed up, and you didn't know what you was talking about, and you were trying to CYA. Because these parents actually put you in a situation to show you that you may not have done what you're supposed to do on your end.
Right.
But me as a coach, I did what I was supposed to do. So you didn't protect nobody, period. To be honest with you. You didn't do what you're supposed to do, or you were said as you didn't do what you're supposed to do to the girls on that end, which we did. The girl didn't get hurt with us. And I put out video, and I showed that beforehand. That girl got hurt at Elegis and something else she did.
Wow.
Because if you pulled your muscle, it would show right away. And she literally walked out of practice and everything. It was good. Everybody was good. I made sure. Because after you're done, you got to massage that thing out, roll it out, etc. And I didn't touch nobody. All my girls, my seniors and everybody else did all this and stuff. So what do you think I had to do for them to actually understand what they were doing? I had to teach everybody.
Yeah.
I had to show them what was going on. But nobody want to take time to actually stop, think, and put 12 together. Because again, they made it a racial thing. And it was at the time that political stuff was going on.
It was.
So, come on now. Politicalness with blah, blah, blah. And then you got to understand, I'm just a scapegoat that they use. Because And the minute the principal got fired, the athletic director got fired, and a few other people. And why'd you fire everybody if it was on me? And then I had other coaches and everything around me. First things first in this game is you're never alone. If you are alone, then you are screwed. I wasn't, but they told y'all that. They told y'all that. But I had several other coaches in there with me, and I had a parent making the food, getting everything together. Everybody knew what was going on.
Yeah.
But you know what they didn't like? They didn't like that I wasn't bending over. They didn't like that I was staying true. Like, if you don't like it, let me go.
Yeah.
Principal and them had no problems. Every incident that was brought up was trying to build a case to actually get me out. Because those same parents that you've seen on TV wanted me gone because every one of them had their own case, their own issue. Things like, oh, I'm on a cheer team, but I don't want to cheer. I just want to.
Right.
Oh, I know what you're trying to do.
Put the work in.
Oh, we know what you're trying to do.
Right.
Come on, man. That's not here.
Yeah.
That's not here.
Yeah.
And some of them was off the team. And this is summer. I have 2 months to get y'all ready and weed out the ones that really don't want to be here.
Right.
Because as a program, I want everybody invested. Right. Because if we all invested, what do you think I can do for everybody? Versus, oh, you're a dope coach, but your team don't look like it.
Right. Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's like, you can't win. But you can. You got to stand strong, you got to fight.
Yeah, you did.
Man, it was hard though.
Yeah.
Especially when I lost my mom. It was like, yo, all this. And then I was homeless right after that. And all that stuff. And then, sometimes I wanted to give up here and there, but that definitely won't happen. And that's when I actually started touring with the Harlem Globetrotters.
Okay.
And that was a fun little piece. I toured. Canada, different states, on the bus, on the planes. It was fun, different hotels, the people I got to meet on that team, the whole 9 yards. Like, yeah, all that was amazing. Still got connections, some of them now and everything else. And the Denver Broncos standing behind us, big shout out to them. Like, they could have let me go.
Right.
And a lot of people let me go.
Yeah.
A lot of people stopped talking to me. I could not work in Colorado. But also big shout out to Cali CrossFit and also Apex. They actually stood behind me and stuff as well too.
That's what's up, man.
And actually understood that, who I am. And understood I wouldn't do those things.
Yeah.
But it was, again, how can you get an entire media station across the entire world to retract what they did?
I was.
And you know that.
Come on, man.
That's why when I seen Cat Williams' interview, I was like, this man, I was like, yo, he's flaming on everybody.
Right.
And you can't do anything because it's facts.
It is.
That's all I spit all day long. Facts.
As far as we know.
So, come on. I love being tested. I love being tested. Like,
yeah.
Go ahead. Hey, you don't believe me? Just call up and ask me.
I'm talking about Cat Williams' story. What he's saying.
Yeah, I'm not quoting the whole, the whole thing, but I'm quoting the factual parts. All of it. But it's just the fact that you just on there with the genuine self. Just like some others probably did it or stuff like that, but then how America does. Well, they put things out when they want to put things out, stuff like that. Like,
and how they want to put it out.
Yeah, I just a truthful guy and stuff like that. And I just like the 2024 being the era of the truth. Because if we could do that, then it'll be a level playing field. It'd be pretty great. Because of multiple things.
Well, it has to start from somewhere because there's so much fake stuff out there. Folks don't know how to be real anymore. They've lost themselves within the little matrix of whatever that you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? In the world, everybody look alike. Like, I don't know who's who. What your name is today, I don't know. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, and people need to work together because I'm in this grant world now, and I'm like, yo, some people are getting grants that ain't supposed to be getting grants and taking away from others that are actually really doing that stuff out there. So I'm learning all of this, but I'm a true hustler. I'm a true me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how to be anything else.
Yeah.
And if I make errors in that way of being me, then
But that's life, though.
yeah. I mean, but everybody like to judge. Everybody like to be quick to, how can I not work with you? Versus like, how can I work with you?
Yeah.
And how can I figure this part out? Let's sit down and talk. Listen, I don't like you doing this, and this. Like, can we? Oh, I didn't know that actually offended you like that. Okay, you know what? My apologies.
Right.
You know that whole shame on.
Yeah.
Shame. One time. Shame on. You. Shame on me.
Yeah.
That whole little
You
thing. But I mean, I'm excited for 2024. I appreciate you all. I'm excited that Shelly sent me over to you and everything else.
Of course, that's our girl right there.
And I'll be doing, stuff with her soon. Be on Shelly here.
Chopping it up.
You know what I mean? Close to the end of the month.
Shelly Diddy.
But that's what. If anybody asking right now what we're looking for support. What that looks like is, we have an LLC, we have a nonprofit. We actually do performances. We're actually going to be hosting our own gala March 2nd. We're going to be doing tryouts and everything here. And I mean, a few other things that's going to be going on.
And we'll make sure to post the information on this interview as well.
Yes.
So you guys know. Okay. Also, we're going to take a little tour so I can show y'all what's going on and what we're working with here.
And stay tuned. Check out Mile High Tumblers 5280.com. Check out our Instagram, Ozell Williams, Mile High Tumblers 5280, as well as ITX. And then you go to those, you'll see a bunch of others. So appreciate you all so much.
That's what it was.
We got more.
It's your girl, Empress Pre. Another episode of Let's Talk. Ozell Williams. We out.
Bye, y'all.
My grandmother always said, you gotta crawl before you walk. And now that I'm walking, my feet won't fail me now. Travel through life and reach an awakening. The journey's been cold, it's time for a reckoning. Abandonment issues kept pulling on my heartstrings. I fired back by accepting what you love would bring. They saw the beauty but try to change it into the epitome of their illusion, creating what our distance be. Calling me funny type cause they don't have access now. And petty's my title cause I refuse to bow down. Hold up, I was surviving when their presence was unknown. Exiled and broken but my will remains strong. I'm not allowing my failures to get the best of me, or the stigma of fear to define my destiny. Covered in ashes when they left me bleeding is rise of the phoenix, forever succeeding. I'm keeping on grinding, my energy's rising. Transitional crashes no longer surprising. I gave it to source, the old me is dead. Destroying all curses, I live by the bread. I'm holding my head up, I'm standing my ground. The empress arrived, the loss has been found.